Hi guys, Colin James Polt here, and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Right, we got the cat who loves to help out, so I'm going to give her a screwdriver in a minute. But today's video is about my 68mm personal cannon that I built from scratch out of plumbing. It will fire a 68mm, well actually a set of lawn pro tennis balls are about 68, maybe 69mm in diameter, and the barrel is 68, so that's a nice fit down this aircraft aluminium smooth bore barrel. But we'll get to more of the gun in a minute. My main concentration today is the end of the breech, right there. It's been quite reliable for years, you know, firing away.
I think you missed. Straight over.
Try that. No,
nope.
Too much right. But unfortunately one day, the black version of this is polypipe. It's a foul pipe 110mm end cap. Which I used modded. The other cap was modded with some holes in it so that I could clear the breech of all the leftover gases after the ignition of butane, which it runs off. So anyway, I fired it one day and it blew the back of this out. Now this is polypipe. I mean it's very, very strong, but if you hit it with a hammer it will shatter. And I had it on the end here. These lugs weren't on. I'd made myself a gate so that you line the holes up when you want to evacuate the breech of spent gases, and you could offset it to seal it for when you're ready to fire your tennis ball. So I thought, well, how can I strengthen this up? Obviously I've got to take these little bits off, might turn them off on the lathe, so that's a nice smooth surface, and then that'll obviously screw to whatever I'm going to put on the end of here to strengthen it up, and this will be on the inside. So I come up with this plan, which is quite a good one, I think. Inside there, that's just I think it's a Pentium 2 CPU fan, which I use to evacuate the exhaust gases simply like that. It draws fresh oxygen. The O2 goes from the end of the barrel up through obviously the breech, and the exhaust gases come out of here. Yeah, so that's cool. So what I did was I made a drawing, and I took the drawing with a piece of material I got to a place on Hayling Island called Southwell Engineering, and here is a picture, and they're just on the second lot of S-bends as you go off the island. I'll give you their address in the description, so if you ever want stuff done. Brilliantly priced, and he turned it around in, you know, like less than a day. So here it is. This is what I got him to turn. It's basically a real tough end cap, which will protect the end seal and protect the back of the breech. It will never ever blow out again. So what I've got to do is these lugs have got to come off, and that's got to be nice and smooth, because this lot gets hidden in there, and she'll butt up against there with some sealant. And on the other side of this, which will be like so, I'm going to refit my little gate valve I made up on the back like that. It'll have a stainless steel countersunk screw, 6mm going through there with a 6mm nylock on the end. No idea is I shall secure that, drill these holes through, which are, I think they're 8mm. They go straight through this acetal plastic, straight through here, and there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, how many is there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 of them. I can't count. How ridiculous! Can build a full-size 68mm electrically fired cannon, but can't count. There you go. So anyway, they'll be drilled through there, through here, into here, and then that will obviously be on the inside of this, you know, sealed in, so that when I want to evacuate the breech, I just line up the holes, hit the fan, O2 comes through the barrel, through the breech, escapes out here. When I want to fire it, I just turn it like that, seals the whole thing, load the tennis ball, load the gas, hit the trigger, boom. I'll tell you, that baby kicks, but it's good fun, non-lethal, good fun. So basically that will obviously be inside here, and if I can do it with one hand, I shall show you how it all goes. Is it on it? That dead sheet's caught. Not a great idea to. There we go. And there's the rear breech protector on. How awesome is that? Adds about £1 to the whole gun, but you know. And then the gate, the valve will go on the back there like that. I'm going to call it a slide valve because you slide it open and slide it shut. And that is it. So you're probably wondering, well, how am I going to fix this to the breech? Well, the breech is 110mm to there, and it's double lined, so there's 10mm of wall thickness. You know, you could load this thing up with serious explosive, and I don't think it would blow apart. It would just blow the barrel off. I have got restraining straps on the barrel. That's not going to blow easy, but that is the weakest point of the gun at this moment in time. So I've got some stainless steel screws coming. They're 35mm in length, self-tapping, marine grey stainless, and I'm probably going to have 8 screws on a 45-degree pitch circle diameter PCD. So every 45 degrees there's going to be a screw going right through. Oops, sorry about the wobble there, the camera is resting on my knee. It's going to go right through this plastic, through this really thick part of the breech, and then through this collar, and then into another 10mm of PVC underneath. Once this is locked in place, there is no way that that's going to blow off. There's a bit of Heath Robinson stuff going on here. I had to move. This is the power supply which operates the fan at the back of the breech. It was located through a hole there, but because of this end cap I had to move the hole over a little bit, and I've just joined them together for the moment with a chocolate block. I know it's probably the worst bit of the gun, but there you go. So yeah, it's all made out of plumbing. There's an AK-47 red dot sight there. In fact, that'll fit most guns, DMRs, sniper rifle, not so much sniper, but medium range. You know, 75 yards, 100 yards max, I guess. She's actually clocked in at 75 yards with no drop, which is good. So the second grip is off of a cordless electric drill. The rear grip is off of a child's water pistol. That's a 9 volt to 30 kV sparker, and there's 2 electrodes that go through into the breech in exactly mid position with a 6mm spark gap. And the trigger guard I made myself. The button there is just you know, from Radio Spares or Maplin. I get most of my electronic supplies from them. That's just a little project box for the breech fan, and then I've got a red button there to mix, which reverses the fan once the butane's inside. LED to show that it's on, everything's good, and then I've got a switch there which I use to evacuate all the bad things that have accumulated in breach after the butane's been expelled. And there's the gas injection valve, which is off the bottom of the portable soldering iron, believe it or not. The barrel is made from aircraft aluminium. It's dead straight, it's smooth bore, 68mm internal, 70mm external, and I fire these. All tennis ball, which as it happens is a really nice fit. I won't push it in because I won't get it out. Yeah, that is a really nice fit down there. Can't really tell you much else about it. There is a bit of video of me firing it on YouTube, but I wasn't mixing the gas then, and since I've been mixing the gas with O2, it fires a lot better. Oh my god. So the gas I use, just grab the can, it's this stuff. Just Calibri, is that Calibri? Yeah. Gas fire. Gas. It's butane. It's great. Really goes off with a crack. So there you go. That's a bit of an update on the 68mm cannon. Obviously, you hold it to fire it. Perfectly safe. And I'm dead chuffed with this. So once I've taken those extra little bits off of that grey plastic, that should just cover that and then lock it in. And of course it makes it easy to service, because if I ever want to get in there to repair the fan or whatever, I can just undo the screws, take that off, and I'm in the back of the breech. Well, might get a little bit of video of it being fired with the new mod on the end and the new mixing of the gas, and the cat has gone to sleep. I must have bored it to sleep with my talking about the cannon here. Well, there you go guys, short one. Some of you might enjoy it, some of you might want to build one of these things. Dead easy to build, you don't have to know anything technical really. You know, just bored one day and I built the thing, and it works really well. Okay, that's it then guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment in the description, and obviously in the description I'll give you the address for Southwell Engineering.